how's everyone doing today? I am doing great. I have taken a shower, washed my face, and I'm going to show you my morning routine, what I do every single morning. I start off with some toner. Right now I'm using this Pixie Retinol toner. I like to change my toners up, different ones. You know, I get a lot of boxes. I'm not going to be going out and buying special toner. Although there's one in a gray bottle that I get. Paula's Choice, I think it is. They have a great dupe for that at Walgreens. I will buy that one, but I have plenty of that. We've got in several boxes. So I go through with the toner. What toner does is kind of tighten up your pores, gets any excess debris off your face. Even though I just took a shower, my face should be clean. I'm sure it is. But any soap residue, anything like that will come off. And I'm just going to show you. And I just got out of the shower. But the toner gets those little extra deep pores and then kind of helps close them up. And yes, I go down my neck, I know. Might be strange, but okay. And we'll throw that away. And then I'm putting this right back in my makeup bag because that's what I carried it down in. I have this expensive oil I got in an advent calendar. You can get any kind of serum, oil. This was supposedly like $190 or something. It came in an advent. One of the last ones we purchased, but I opened it and lost the footage. So I'm going to use it up regardless. I'm using it. I do have serums too, which are oils, but this is Fortuna Skin. I take a full dropper, I shake it up real good, and I take a full dropper and I put it in my hand. And then any kind of moisturizer, lotion. I'm trying to use up my Dramatically Different moisturizing gel so I can move on. I've had this forever, but I put about 3 pumps of that. So it looks like that. And then I just mix it together really, really well. I really mix it, get it pretty emulsified there. And then just start rubbing my face. I get way up under my eyes. I did put my lashes on. I just ordered a bunch of new lashes. I'm kind of getting addicted to the underlash, but I find them so expensive. And I just ordered some off of Amazon that are way cheaper, like $154 for $9. And then I take this and I start the extra at my elbow first and then come down. Start at your elbow and then come down. Because your arms, your elbows, they get dry. Your hands and your neck and your face is where you tell your age. So I go up and down my arms really well. Like that. And that's that. Then I give this about 5 minutes just to soak in really well. I like to give it a little bit of time. So I'm going to go and get those lashes and give this about 5 minutes. For you, it'll be just a couple of seconds, and I will be back, and we will go on and continue. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue on. I did run and get the lashes. As soon as I get done with the skincare, we will go through and look at those. Yeah. Let me get this hair back out of my face. Next up, I'm using the Dr. Jart every Sunday. And it's for your face. It's sunscreen, and it's broad spectrum SPF 50. And it says 15 minutes before sun exposure. I haven't had any problems with this peeling up under my, okay, come on. Makeup or anything like that either. I use a good hefty amount. Yep, I go down my neck, my eyelids, my eyebrows, my earlobes. I do the back of my neck. I don't do the back of my neck as much as I should for some reason. And then I get just a little bit more. Just a tad. I run my palms together like that. And I go right up my arms. The back of my hands. Because I do not want any more brown spots than what I already have. Especially on my hands and arms. I can't stand them. I've got them. But if I can help getting any more, I'm going to. And that by what my dermatologist has told me, it's the only thing that's going to help you from getting any more. So I just leave this set for a couple of minutes. And while we do that, I'll put this back over here, this back over here, this over here. Those can stay down here. I am trying out a little bit of different kinds of these creams or whatever they are. I have a calcium balm stick that's supposed to help smokers' lines. I will put a little of this on. I don't know if it does a thing. They say it's like Botox in a bottle. We'll see. It takes weeks. It's not like, if you see this commercial, it's not like it's going to be today. And right now I'm trying the Dr. Brandt's No More Baggage. And it says just take a little pea size in one finger. Rub it together and pat. Pat, 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 pat. And it's supposed to help, and it does spread out pretty good. So just pat that in a little bit. You're really supposed to pat, not rub, but I gotta get it spread around a little bit. Okay. And then, what should we go in next? I like to use the LaCure Hydra Base Moisturizing Primer. This is exactly like Bobbi Brown. Not only does it feel the same, it smells the same, it reacts the same. And I know you've heard me talk about this, and if Aldi's brings it back this year, I'm buying a case. I will share a little bit, but I'm going to keep plenty so that I don't run out. I do have a backup I found. I think I have one backup. Will I get rid of my backup? Absolutely not. Not right now. This stuff smells good. It feels good. It almost smells like fresh citrus on your face. That's the only way I could describe it. It's got the base of citrus, but it's not like orange or lemon or lime. It's just fresh. Just fresh. And it goes a long, long way. Okay, and I let this set for a couple of minutes just to let it do its thing. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just let it set a minute. And I'm going to get into these lashes a minute. I bought these off of Amazon, and I'm going to take them out of the packages so that you can see them a little bit better. They came overnight, and I do love the under eyelashes. Here's one set. These come in 12, 11 millimeters, and 10 millimeters. And that's plenty for me. I do usually like 14, 12, but I can do this. I just put a little bit more mascara on. I don't know if you can see, but they're nice. And here's what they look like up close. And this one says, actually, I think they all were 150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whatever 9 times 12. It does not say a word, does it? And I just threw the package away. And that says nothing. Date of production, 10/25. Expiry date is 10/30. $10/20/30 is the expiration. Well, 10 times 12 would be 120. So minus 10 would be 10. This one must have just 108. But they were $9.99 for 108. And the stickiness, it says to keep it shut. Get it out and shut it. Because you don't want any dust getting in here, because if they get dusty, that'd be like putting sand on a Band-Aid. It's not going to work. So make sure you have your lashes covered very well. And then this one is self-adhesive. They're all self-adhesive. Easy and quick to eyelash. 3.0. And this is, I could have promised you I read over 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 110 because there's 10 rows of 11. And it is complete. These are a lot different. They go from 16, 1 row of 16, 1 row of 14, 1 row of 12, 10, 8. And then it starts over 16, 12, 8. Upgrade to 3.0, and it's Yawamica. Here's the name, Yawamica, And these are on Amazon, and they also are between $7.90 and $8, $9. Very affordable. And this one does say 156 pieces, and this is what I used today. And it does have double self-adhesive eyelashes, and it has double adhesive, which doesn't bother me because I always put on, I only have been doing like 2, sometimes 3. And then I put on mascara, and I use the Grande Lash, or, oh, I have several of them, to help your lashes grow. I use those. So with those, they really, really help a lot. I have found that just doing the 2 outside pieces is enough. And here's this one, and it is darker, and this is the one. You'll see a couple missing. This one I accidentally stuck my hand into, so be careful of that. When I was trying to take the tweezers and get these 2 off, I don't know how I managed that, but I did. I think I had it this way or something, and I stuck my hand, and they are very, very sticky. Like, when I tried to pull it off my hand, the glue was stretching. So these are very, very sticky. And this one says 156 pieces, which is way better than anything you're going to find in a drugstore or even online. I do like the YLS, but there wasn't near this for the same amount of money. This is a way, way better deal. And that's 156, and this says Eastonson self-adhesive eyelash. And the second one, you saw the first one was Empire, or Jimire, Jimire. I wanted different brands because I want to try and find the holy grail of eyelashes. That would be my dream. And then one more here is Wonsis, WONSIS, One Step Apply Underlash. It says, remove the lashes. Take the lashes off from above the clipping line, which is where it is sticky. Avoid touching. Do not touch the adhesive strip before wearing. Clean eyes. Ensure your lashes are clean, oil-free, and makeup-free. Single application. Find the right position and apply in one smooth motion. Secure with tweezers. And that's what I did, and they feel very secure today. Well, if I can get the plastic off. And they all seem to come, no, 2 of them seem to come with these tweezers. I don't really like those tweezers, but I'll use them if I have to. I have 100 pairs. And these are the One Steps. And here you go. Aren't those beautiful? 156 for $9. And you know, Amazon runs sales and all that. So anytime you might find more or less, it doesn't matter. It's still way cheaper than the drugstore. So we put on the Bobbi Brown primer, and then on my nose, and here, and here, I put on the Grown Alchemist. It's a silicone-based primer because it fills in the pores. And it just has a little key, and you turn it up a little bit like that. And I just rub it between my fingers a little bit to warm it up because it's just a little strip. And then I just put some of that on. because I need it. Don't nobody need to be seeing the big old pores going on. That's for sure. Someone asked me to do this, and I thought, why not? And I think that might be helping the bags a little. It says it can take up to 15 minutes, and of course, we're just now at 15 minutes. And then I will put on, because I am not leaving my house today. Don't I look like I'm still in pajamas? I will just put on a little skin tint. That might be a little challenging because I don't have a brush down here. Not that I'd like to use. This is the Tula Skincare. And boy, does it not match me one little bit. But like I said, I'm not leaving the house today, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'd really like to not waste this because I think this also has UVA and UVB protection, and it's SPF 30. I would put this down my neck, but since I'm not going now, I'm probably not. It does go a long way, but not far enough away that I wouldn't have on sunscreen under it. I don't think you could get enough of it on to get the proper amount of sunscreen you need to be protected. I want a good layer of sunscreen. That lays up under there. That really went on pretty nicely. It's okay. It's a little dark for me, but who's going to see me besides the cat that is all curled up in the back of a drawer in my desk, all the way back as far as she can go with the envelopes and sticky tape. Yep, that's where she's at. If there's an opening that big, which there was, and she can get her paw in and pull on it, she's going to be in there and be checking that out because there might be something good in there. She is something else. She's into something all the time. That is the God's honest truth right there. But that is my morning routine. My evening routine is I wash my face. I mix the oil and a nighttime moisturizer. I still use the oil every night as well. I wash my face really well, take off my eyelashes, take off my eye makeup. I take everything off. I put the oil and nighttime moisturizer, which is a lot heavier. I cover my face in that and call it a night. I leave it. I put it all the way down my neck, my décolleté. This is your décolleté, is this right here. And I put sunscreen all the way down because if you can see, I already have some brown spots I've had for a few years. I'm working on getting those lightened up. So, work on lightening up your brown spots, not getting more. And the only way to do that, sunscreen. I'm going to keep preaching that forever because you don't want to be the person that gets skin cancer on your face or on the back of your arms. You can cover up your arms. You can cover up your chest. You can cover up your back. But melanoma, if it spreads, you're going to die. My stepdad died in about 12 weeks. He had a little place on his neck that wouldn't go away. He messed with it for about 3 or 4 months. He went to the doctor and they said, well, we're just going to go in and take that out and just check it. Probably just ingrown hair. And he went to the hospital because they were going to go in and deep and get that out. And when he come out, they said, oh, well, we hate to tell you this, but he has stage 4 melanoma. And then 3 months later, he was gone. From a man working every day to like a big pimple on his neck that wouldn't go away to gone. And it was horrible. It was horrible to think. And if he would have maybe wore sunscreen. But you have to understand, the availability of sunscreen just wasn't there. It was created like in the 30s. But it didn't even really, like being sold over the counter. I think it was in the 60s. To become popular was 80s and above. So in the 80s, I would say we heard a little bit about it. Not a lot. Yeah, you don't want to get burnt, your kids to get burnt. Put sunscreen on them. Sunscreen for me when I was a kid was a white paste of zinc oxide all over. All the kids who burnt bad at the pool, if you were a redhead or had freckles, your mom plastered white zinc oxide all over you. It worked. Yes, it did. But what about those kids who didn't burn? Their moms did nothing. Because we didn't have anything. And you really did not want to go to the pool with zinc oxide on your face. It was not very attractive. But we have things today, and don't put body sunscreen on your face. If you want to put it on your arms, I get it. It's fine. I get a lot of boxes, and I get a lot of sunscreen. So when I'm doing my face, just so I don't forget, I do my arms and my chest up here. Because I don't want to forget. Because I know that's the only thing that's going to help me. But just remember, you cannot cover up your face. Of all places, at least do your face, your neck, and your chest. But back of your hands. All that really does make a difference in how you look when you age. My hands are not the prettiest hands. I've been a hard worker, but I don't have a lot of dark spots. I have a couple on my arms. And these were from when we lived on the farm. I did not take care of my skin. I did not. But I've been putting vitamin C on them, and I think they are getting a little bit better. So that's it for the morning skincare routine. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m., and we will do a live stream. Put in the comments down below if there's something you'd like to see or something you'd like to talk about. I'd like to talk about this basket. Yep, this basket right here. It's from Ohio. It's called Longenberger. I bought it at a rummage sale for about $1. They're really cheap because this company went out of business, and you can buy them when you're in Ohio. I was at a friend's house. The rummage sales had these for $1, and I bet the owner paid a bunch. But you can maybe guess what's in this, and this will be the discussion tonight. Just a little peek. Not showing it all to you. You'll have to come back for the live stream tonight. So, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. And whoever it was that mentioned they'd like to see my skincare routine, this is the morning routine. I'll try to come back and do the night routine. Maybe after the live stream tonight. I will do that, or during the live stream, who knows, or at the end of the live stream. But we'll do that. I don't mind. I surely don't. And once again, thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends that we do great giveaways, and they ought to come visit our channel. And remember to always be kind. Bye.